Hi everyone, good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, amazing weekend. I'm Artemis HD, bringing you another phenomenal, amazing World of Warships Legends video. I am running Lev Gal as commander. I know he's not fully leveled up, so I do apologize there. His base perk is Flame and Arrow. We're also running Flammable Cannoneer, Dry Rate and Drill Bits, Marksmanship, and XXL Reaching Out. With a legendary perk Fight Fire with Fire against those HE spammers. Our inspiration is Scharnhorst from Azurline, and Anglo, the Italian battleship commander for Shell Group. And we are playing on the map Hotspot. We are playing the game of Domination. And we are in the premium tier 4 Imperial Nikolai I of 1916. Brief little history about Nikolai, maybe even a little discussion here, is that Nikolai here was a Russian dreadnought battleship. She was laid down on April 15th of 1915, launched on October 5th of 1916, but she was fully never completed and was hardly really something to work on during the Great War. Before that, though, the reason why she went through design and development stages was because of the threat of the Ottoman Empire. Also, she was going to be based on a previous class of dreadnought battleships that were slower, smaller battleships that were known as Imperial Trista Maria class. That were a lot more slower and smaller, anyway. But still had the same gun layout. Now, the gun armament, main battery armament that was laid out, okay, with the turrets going throughout the full length, instead of being a super firing way of laying out turrets. For some reason, Russians didn't really catch on to that until later in life. But, was that the main batteries were equipped with the well-known, infamous, pretty great battery guns. The 305mm 52 1907 artillery pieces. Basically, they're just huge naval guns. They were pretty well known. They worked very successful with the Gingut class of dreadnoughts and previous dreadnoughts.
I need your support.
Because they didn't really have enough time to make a new type of gun caliber at the time. Due for the fact, again, Ottoman threats before World War I. The Ottomans were out buying boats. They wanted they failed to buy boats. They wanted to buy boats. They looked at Chile, they looked at the US, they looked at the United Kingdom. Even boats that were already built, they wanted to buy them off of other countries like Brazil. Okay? Two of the boats were sisters that were bought by and paid by the Ottoman Empire, of course, but later they didn't have the money, so... And then World War I broke out, so again, they never had the chance to own those ships. And that was HMS Aran, and the twin sister ship to that would be the famous, infamous HMS Agincourt. Although, I wish I owned Agincourt. Such a beautiful boat. But anyway, yeah. That was a little brief history. Although she would be captured by the Imperial German Armed Forces, where she was, then later recaptured and re-given back to the Bolshevik Soviets. Although she was useless, outdated by 2 generations internal war years between the 1920s and 30s, there was really no point to use it. The Soviets were not going to reuse this boat. And it was just garbage. And so what they did is that they tried looking to get some hard cash from other countries, foreign shipyards, to scrap it, or scrap yards, I should say. And instead they didn't, fortunately, had enough luck with that. So they basically towed the rusty old Hulk here, Imperial Nikolai, to Sevastopol, where later Imperial Nikolai would be scrapped. So yeah, how fun. But in World of Warships and World of Warships Legends, Imperial Nikolai is fun in the game. You see a new life After all, World of Warships, World of Tanks, World of Warships Legends, Blitz, all these kind of games that Wargaming makes are basically digital, yeah, what do I want to say? Oh, digital museums, okay? Basically, so you get to own a little bit of history here. And that's the one thing I like about World of Warships, a little history there. But anyway, we are on the map, like I said, hotspot, domination. Trying to stay on the move here. Seems like they're pushing us, and I can't stay at one location, so I'm going to try and stay in the middle of the map here. Now, you do note the last time I said something in a video that, you know, if you take the middle of the map and you hold it, okay, depending on the way your team does, okay, or the enemy team for that matter, you can determine the outcome of the map, okay? Not everybody knows that. Not everybody actually believes in that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, I can tell you for a fact, if you stay in the center of a map, in a match, you can control that center as long as your teammates work together. And that's another thing I bring up in many videos, okay? In many videos, I talk about communication. I talk about being nice to each other. I talk about stay positive, okay? You all have mics. We can all talk. Let's do it. Let's be more open, okay? And more aware that we can all communicate. Also, please read the map. Again, map awareness, observation, in-game. Look where the enemy team is doing. Look where your team is doing, okay? Look around your surrounding areas. Don't get just locked onto one specific ship and target it. Now, I just went up against the Congo there. We just killed the Congo. We are down by 5 boats, and they only have, interesting, very interesting. Okay, shouldn't be any issue here, although I'm probably going to make a boo-boo here. I am spotted not just by the South Carolina but also the destroyer too. I don't know which one it is. It could be the Russian one. We do possibly will see the Russian one soon, maybe, I don't know. But I don't know which destroyer will be out in front of me, looking at me as well. But you know, that's sketchy because it's a mini Kazi somewhere. New York is asking for support. I told him no. I can't really support him right now. I know it's bad. I went against one of my things. Support each other. Support your teammates. All right. So I see the Russian destroyer. That's not good, because right now what's torping me behind, giving me the surprise butt sex, is a mini Kazi. Oh boy. We're carrying water, but don't worry, we have reinforced bulkheads. We can handle this. We're doing quite well. We're gonna get rid of that flood. And now it's time to deal with the 3 ships that are in front of us. Now, they are in the lead of points. Keyword here, points. Problem solved, sir. I really hope our guys can do good. And you can only do good as long as your teammates. And I know there's a lot of new players playing, and there's mostly a lot of new players playing every day too. Not just us veteran players. So please everyone, again, be nice, be kind, be courteous, be patient, please. Help out all the new players that are new to the game. Don't give them a hard time. Anyway, we are going to go against the South Carolina here, and he is flat broadside compared to us being not, and he's dead. As we took out the South Carolina, we also lost another boat. We lost another boat, and that's not good. But now it's even. It's 3 versus 3. And we might win this, we might not, I'm not sure. I'm angled flat broadside. I'm not angled into a good way. I'm angled pretty bad. Oh no. It's another Russian battleship here with bigger caliber guns, I believe. He did hit me. Okay, so he got a citadel off me. It's not really doing good. I need to do something. So what I'm going to do is head towards this flag here in front of me and use these islands for cover. There's a best bet to get out of that situation. We really don't have enough time to turn in. If I do, I turn in towards the Russian destroyer, and I don't want to do that. We're gonna try and get a citadel. We're probably not gonna get a citadel right now. He's angled way too much for me to get a citadel. So we're just gonna try and wing it right now and get past this island here. I'm able to shoot over this island, by the way. The mini-Kazi just showed up. Now, I can help out the New York, but it's a mini-Kazi. If I shoot at that mini-Kazi, it might overpen, and I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm not going to help out the New York. I'm doing a big boo-boo. I'm going against one of my code rules of helping out a teammate. But, you know, we have to play a certain way. Now, I'm still in the middle of the game. Remember that. I'm still in the middle. Alright? We just destroyed the battleship there, and now it's only 2 destroyers. We got this. As long as my friendly destroyer player stays with me, we have this. Alright? That's a positive thought. So, oh. Well, it's just us. That's it. It's just us. Okay, well then. We're not gonna panic. Okay? Nobody panics here. Okay? We're just gonna relax. We're gonna have a cool head here, because calm heads prevail in a tough situation. Secondaries are going off. That's great. Alright. I'm gonna start backing up now. I have to keep moving. Number 1 rule here when you play in a battleship, always keep moving. Don't stop. Don't give the enemy time to attack you. Okay, because if you stop, you give the enemy time. And right now, I'm participating in this mini-Kazi come around this island. And if he comes in the open, he's good as dead. And guess what? He made that mistake. So we're gonna just kill him. We're gonna work on the Russian destroyer next, hopefully. I'm gonna move forward here because again, mini-Kazi probably already launched torps, and he did. So there's really no point for me now to worry. Because the biggest issue is the mini-Kazi. As for the Russian destroyer, though, Russians don't have a very good concealment rating, so it's not that hard to get away from them. Although he is farming tons of XP from me, knowing the fact that I'm in the middle of a flag here, next to one at least, and if I get into it, he's probably going to reset me a couple times, so not a really big issue there. As long as I angle, I don't know if he's not going to YOLO me like the Kamikaze, so he's got to probably go around this island. Now, key here is that this person doesn't have to engage me. I don't know why he's engaging me right now. I'm going to just shoot him. Hopefully the shells go straight. They don't even do anything. I hit that eye. I feel so sorry. I think I caused a landslide there in that little village. I apologize. Alright, so they're really ahead on points right now. Now, if this destroyer player was intelligent and tactical with this, they can run away. Just run away. Now, I'm anticipating them to come behind me. I'm slightly angling towards the front and aft end of my ship because I'm participating one of the 2 areas. Obviously, he's not coming around, so now I'm going to kite in forward, slightly angle without giving a full broadside. He might show up. They might show up. And if they do, they make a big mistake and they cost their team the win. Because this was a really close game. Is he gonna run away? What is he doing? And it's a YOLO player. Why? You could have won. Oof. Awesome. GG. I'm Artemis HD. I'll see you all later. Bye.